Yo, it's Tyrone. Today, I will be teaching y'all how to make a bank with the CPN number and what are the best banks to open up with. All right, so these are the banks you guys can open up with using your CPN number, okay? So some of these will be a little harder, but the thing is, you can get into any bank as long as the public records is really strong. So you need extremely strong public records, okay? And if you want a guarantee approval for the bank account, just add an authorized user or just something cheap just to populate a credit score, okay? You can still get in without a credit score as long as you have strong public records, but a guarantee will be having a small AU or something, a credit builder on your credit. Along with the public records, you're basically in there, okay? So, especially with the CPN, you want to do everything online. So, for example, you're trying to open up with Chase, go online, fill out the application, okay? And if for some reason they deny you, you want to go through another bank. If two banks deny you, that means you did not do enough public records or you just don't have a score generated. If for some reason you have a CPN that has a score and public records, you can't get in for some reason, you gotta look into the trade line that you added. If you only added a trade line, make sure you add another primary trade line. So you need at least two trade lines on your credit report, okay? And that should be a guarantee access approval through the bank, okay? And then the address you want to use has to be somewhere you can get the card to. So I don't recommend PO boxes. I recommend a digital address or anywhere you can get your mail at. So if you have a vacant property or foreclosed home, a friend's house, you have a friend or a neighbor, just use their address if they allow you, or do whatever you can to get the address. It's not rocket science. So that's where they will mail out the debit card for the CPN, and that will be under your name. Preferably the CPN needs to be on your name. It'll have to be under your name as long as you can fake the paperwork for the other stuff like the loans and stuff. You should be good to go. Especially for cars, you might have to have it under your name because without it, it's gonna be a little more difficult. So these are the banks you guys can apply: Citibank, US Bank, PNC Bank, Truist, Chase, Wells, Capital One. Goldman Sachs do approve, but you guys gotta be careful. You gotta make sure everything's in order before you apply, especially with public records and having a score in your credit report. Another one will be Ally Bank. Ally Bank is an alternative Chime, and you could also open up the account with the Chime as well, as long as you have good public records. Same thing as Current. Current is about the same thing as Chime, and then you have one. This time we call One Bank, so this is almost the same thing as Chime too. So anything that's similar to a Chime, you can definitely make the account. Okay. So hopefully you find this helpful. You can try these banks out, but you technically only one bank, but having multiple banks is really good. Especially just trying to deposit money and stuff, but that means you would have to get multiple cards shipped to the same address. But you could do different addresses, but I recommend you stick with one where you can get access to. But most people have the address problem, but guys, just try to find a place where you can get access to the cards and stuff. And especially with Carvana, you're gonna get your card delivered to the address as well and sign the paperwork. So make sure you guys check out the links below for the trade lines if you haven't. And make sure you subscribe. And my number is in the description if y'all have questions. Thanks for watching.